This is how you know you're a pond builder. Here's your kitchen for your team, and here's your fittings for your job sites.
Hey Greg, they're cute. Watch out for the gators.
I see that.
Oh,
I see the gator right here underneath you. So what you gotta do?
Greg, that's not a Florida gator.
I would be remiss if I came here and I didn't do this. We are with Jay McCormick down here in South Carolina. In the back seat is the guy that I'm getting handed off from, which is Ethan. We just spent the day looking at his beautiful water features. It's a little bit of a rainy day, but this is your son's house, huh?
Right, this is my oldest son's house, Eric.
When did you build him a water feature?
Probably 3.5, 4 years ago.
All right, and it's a pretty big one, I hear.
15 by 35, roughly.
Yeah, that's a good sized pond. Cannot wait to see this. All right, Grandpa. Hey, how you doing?
What's going on?
I'm Greg Wittstock, the pond guy.
Eric McCormick.
Hi, Eric. I hear you have a nice swim pond in the back.
I do.
Should you walk around?
Come through the house, man.
Okay.
Come on through the house.
Wow, look at this.
Yeah.
Look at this view.
Yeah, and you can see the pond and the master bedroom. The angle's set up. We can lay in the bed and see it at night.
And the sound.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Beautiful place. This is gorgeous.
So normally the pond you can see all the way to the bottom. Because the kids are young and they swim in here, the bottom is all 1/4-inch pea gravel, so it's soft on their feet.
Yeah.
But typically you can see all the way to the bottom of the pond. But the rains that we've had have kind of turned it just a little bit, but it's still, I mean, you can see the lights in the bottom of the pond. That's 5 feet down.
So this is a recreation pond, and the thing about a recreation pond is you can enjoy it 365 days of the year. Even when it gets cold down here,
Exactly.
you can still look out and see this. Look at this view out their back window. This is gorgeous. What a nice setup you guys have here.
Yeah.
Okay, so I've got one question for you, brother.
Okay.
Why don't you have any fish swimming in here?
Well, we just haven't got there yet, but it's coming.
Okay, you got some beautiful koi to go in there with your mascot, with the kids.
It's coming.
This is a pretty big swimming recreation pond. How much work is it?
Very little. It's natural. It does its own thing.
Watch out for the gators.
I see that.
Oh,
I see
yeah,
the
yeah.
gator right here underneath you. So what you gotta do?
Greg, that's not a Florida gator.
Oh man, this is just so nice. So how deep is it down there?
5 feet.
Perfect.
When we built it, the idea was that we're in a swimming pool, a normal swimming pool. You have to go to the ladder to get out. The kids can climb out of this from anywhere in the pond because of the way the steps are set up.
This is so awesome. I would be remiss if I came here and I didn't do this. Yes! Oh,
There you go.
oh, this is the way to end the day.
That's awesome.
This is living the aquascape lifestyle right here. Oh.
Hey Greg,
Yeah.
actually said you're the first one in the pool this year.
Are you serious? The water's great.
Oh, yeah.
Ah. Big biofalls up here. Way less maintenance than a swimming pool because it's an ecosystem. Working with Mother Nature biologically instead of against Mother Nature chemically, you can get a beautiful recreation pond like this that you get to use and enjoy 365 days of the year. purpose, and so many of these young kids don't have a purpose. If you can find a purpose with ponds, even better, because it brings so much joy. It makes people smile. They get to go and get wet just like this, swimming in beautiful, natural recreation ponds. It's just so fun. More people need to know about this stuff, which is exactly why I'm vlogging. I love my job. So this is the shop, 1,700 square feet, right?
That's right.
You got your nice transit service van here, right?
That's right.
I love the logo. So go ahead and give me a grand tour of the property that you run your business out of.
Okay, so this is the shop. We got some of our pressure washers here that we use for doing clean out. Then we got some miscellaneous things here that we keep here at the shop. Just old pumps and things like that. Some of this needs to go out to salvage and what have you. Clean out piping.
Aqua blocks.
Got a few fish in a tank over here.
Yes.
A few plants that we've cultured out of some other ponds that we've cleaned out.
Extra aqua blocks.
Gravel, things like that. We got basins out here. We do a little bit of hardscaping.
Yes.
We're always collecting some driftwood and things like that.
You got some outdoor storage, and then you got 1,700 feet of indoor, right?
That's right, 1,700 feet of indoor.
So you've been renting this for how long?
About a year and a half.
Show us the inside, how you got it set up.
So this used to be an insurance office. You can see we've got all kinds of products.
Yep, this is year 16 for you?
Yes.
And this is your busiest year ever.
Busiest year ever.
That's good to hear. Okay, so you got just some supplies here, but you also have an office manager, right? Where does she sit?
Manager, and we got a little room there if we need to crash overnight.
Yeah, nice.
So a little entertainment for the guys if they're in here working, or if we're doing some training. A desk here for my office manager.
Nice. And you got your pandemoniums. Where are you in there, Jay? That was last year's.
Right there.
Right up in the front. How many pandemoniums have you been to?
I think that was about 9.
And you got your Top Frog Award up here.
Top Frog, first Top Frog award in the top 20.
And you should be better this year, right?
I would hope so.
Yep, so this represents the top frogs that are out there. And you got a little kitchen back here, huh?
Got a kitchen back here.
This is how you know you're a pond builder. Here's your kitchen for your team, and here's your fittings for your job sites.
Exactly. So we got filters, we got dosing products, we got lights, all types of fittings, bio balls, you name it, we've got it here.
Excellent, and you even have your welcome kits ready to go out to your customers.
Exactly.
When you build a new water feature from a certified aquascapes contractor.
This is what the pondless customer gets.
Because the pond has a fish food in it.
Fish food, yes.
There we go. So you got your I Love My Aquascape coffee mug, you got your beneficial bacteria, and you got your stick with all of your directions and instructions on it, right?
This under here, catalog also.
Yep, perfect.
Probably about 16 years ago, I've been doing water features about that long, and I was already doing landscaping. I just wasn't satisfied that I was seeing enough in the landscaping. I wanted to hear and see movement and things like that, and that's what the water features gave to me and customers. I always loved water. One of my favorite places to go is a mountain, and I want to be able to come back and mimic what I saw in the mountains, the streams and waterfalls and things like that, and bring those here, because everybody loves water. Everybody wants a pond, they just don't know it. So I started doing the water features, and it has just continually grown, and as it has grown, I've dropped off segments of the landscape industry that I've done. We no longer do maintenance, we no longer do landscaping unless it's right around the water feature. We stopped irrigation, sod, and the only thing that we do now is a little bit of hardscapes. And I really feel like at some point that we will completely drop that also.
See if you can finish this sentence. The greatest satisfaction in life comes from
helping other people.
Amen.
Yes.
Do you agree with that?
I totally agree with that, and that's another reason why I'm in this business. Is just like the lady that we met yesterday. she sent me the text and said that, Jay, this was the best investment I have ever made in my life, because she is retired and she enjoys her water feature, and it gives her serenity and solitude.
And you don't really get that when you put in a paver patio for somebody.
Exactly.
And there you have it from the number 19 biggest customer and a certified aquascape contractor, Jay McCormick. Thanks, buddy.
Thank you.
If you like what you see, like, comment, and subscribe to Greg Wittstock, the Pond Guy, and travel along as we see recreation ponds that should be replacing swim ponds. How have you not been in there? It's so wonderful.
We just haven't yet.